Guy Neville, for example, saying Sesko look out of sorts, it looks like he's not part of it. In fact, is yes, we expected he's going to look out of sorts. Maybe you are just noticing it, but as I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of adaptations Sesko needs to do. He's not yet a player in the top of his career. He has to adapt to the league. He has to adapt to Manchester United and the pressure of playing for Manchester United. The pressure on the Manchester United striker is much more than the pressure on any striker in this league. We know that. And even the players that have been playing in the Premier League, the ones we bought, the likes of Koan and Mbeumo, you cannot tell me, nobody can tell me that Koan has reached the best of his abilities that we have seen him play. In Wolves, he's still adapting to the team. Yes, we can praise him, but the moment is that Koan is still adapting. He's still adapting to the demands of our system. He's still adapting to what we want him to do in United. And you cannot say Koan has been 100% good. Mbeumo is just popping his head out now and showing us what we actually expected of him. I saw he start 12 games, I think 6 goals, 1 assist. Yeah, Mbeumo is just popping out. Koan is also trying to pop out, and we give them time to pop out, right? And also what is helping those guys also is the fact that for most of them in their careers, in the likes of Brentford, that's for Mbeumo and Wolves, they play. I know Koan is different because they play for Atletico Madrid. But for Mbeumo, for most of his career, he played 1 game a week. And this 1 game a week situation helps those guys. So this is what we're trying to analyze and see. We want them to adapt to United, to adapt to our system, to adapt to the pressure at this club. And Sesko also has to adapt. So for me, it's not a new thing. But for you now to say it, and for you to say it after Nottingham Forest game, the fact is, there were no signs of him being out of sorts against Brighton. That was the game before Nottingham Forest, right? There was no signs of Sesko being out of sorts against the time he came in against Liverpool, right? There was no signs of him being out of sorts against the likes of Sunderland. You know, the games we had, even when he was the one scoring, that he scored those 2 goals that he has, there was no signs of him being out of sorts. So why are you waiting after a bad performance against Nottingham Forest to say what you are saying? It means you have been waiting to say it to him. And I feel for me, I think one of the rules of this analysis game that I think I've come to understand somehow is the fact that you don't make outlandish statements be after just a game. But for me to now come and now base one outlandish big idea about Sesko off of just the Nottingham Forest game, or off of just the, what do you call it, the Tottenham Hotspur game. I'm not being a good analyst. Using two games is not enough data to make conclusions.